Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing something that I noticed regarding Ninjago Seabound's first episode and this new image of Ninjago crystallized with Harumi. Now, this image right here of Harumi comes from the new Cartoon Network listing that I made a video about earlier today. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check that out. But noticing her outfit here, noticing the surrounding environment, that reminds me of this sequence right here during Ninjago Seabound's initial episode, A Big Splash, where the ninja meet up with Misdemeanor right here and stop her Vengestone convoy. I think it looks really similar, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing what this means, if this is the exact same scene as this scene right here. What does this mean for Ninjago crystallized overall? Again, the sequence in question is this scene right here during Ninjago Seabound's first episode, where the ninja unveil themselves to Misdemeanor and her Vengestone convoy after they were supposed to be meeting with some type of contact to drop off the Vengestone in exchange for payment. Now, what I'm thinking here is that if one of these characters in the background of this shot right here, if one of these characters, not this shot, but this shot right here, if one of these characters or a similar character off screen is indeed Harumi in disguise, I bet Harumi was the contact that was supposed to meet with Misdemeanor to get the Vengestone from her, obviously to give to the Crystal King. Now, if that's the case, Harumi has been working with the Crystal King for quite some time, at least over a year in the Ninjago timeline, and this is not a new alliance or a new thing that Harumi is back. She's been back for quite some time if this theory does in fact turn out to be true. Now, I feel like having Harumi get retconned into this sequence could make this sequence during Ninjago Seabound seem more important than it is. Obviously, we knew that this whole Vengestone setup thing was initially a tease for Ninjago Crystallized, or whatever the Vengestone arc was going to be concluding with. We already knew that, because there's Vengestone galore here. Obviously, the ninja stopped this Vengestone convoy, but having Harumi be in the background this whole time, seeing Nia lose control over her powers, seeing Nia's powers go haywire right there, that in and of itself is pretty shocking to think about. Think about it. Throughout this entire sequence, Harumi has just been in the background, waiting for Misdemeanor to drop off this convoy, only for the ninja to intervene at the last minute and ruin it for her and the Crystal King. I think that could be pretty enjoyable. I believe this image right here of Harumi comes from a sequence during Ninjago Crystallized Part 2, where she's explaining to Lloyd how she's been in the background this entire time, how she and the Crystal King's council, or at least just her and the Crystal King as of this moment in time, have been gathering Vengestone to bring the Crystal King's plan to fruition. I believe we will definitely see something like that in Ninjago Crystallized Part 2, and I believe, once again, Misdemeanor was supposed to be meeting Harumi during this sequence, and she was the contact that was supposed to be picking up the Vengestone. Harumi here, in a not-so-great disguise, was just kind of laying low, waiting for Misdemeanor to show up, but then the ninja appeared and ruined everything for her, hence stopping the convoy. But even having Lloyd in this scene, not knowing that Harumi was in the background this whole time, it could be possible that he was here and did not even know that Harumi was close by, in close proximity. I wonder what Harumi was feeling during that moment, what she was thinking, what she was planning. I believe that if this is to be true, this is an awesome case of either foreshadowing or even retconning her into this situation. If that was the plan from the beginning, big hats off to the Ninjago staff for making that possible and for us not knowing that. Obviously, I doubt Harumi can be spotted in this scene. None of these figures look like Harumi to me, but who's to say she couldn't just be retconned to be one of these characters, one of these background workers. And as I said, we will probably see some type of flashback sequence in Crystallized that explains how Harumi connects to this entire scene. Either that, or I'm just looking way too far into this and this is a scene from Crystallized set in the modern day. But come on, the background, the plants, her hat, very much seems like she should be in this scene right here. And if that's the case, if that's indeed what the plan was, then hats off to the Ninjago staff for making this teaser right here during Seabound's first episode for Crystallized mean a whole lot more than it actually should. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I believe that this is possible, but let me know what you think about this theory down below in the comment section. Do you believe that Harumi was here in this sequence the entire time during Seabound? And if so, what do you think that meant for her character specifically? Not so much the ninja, because they didn't really know, but for Harumi specifically, how do you think she felt during that moment? Do you think this is even possible? Leave all your thoughts down below in the comments, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and I'll talk to you guys again in the next video. Peace.